Oh, hello you lot. I hope you're all well, and if you're not, that's life. Today, I've got this little dehumidifier here on the bench, and I'm going to be trying to find out what the trouble is with it. Apparently, it makes weird noises and doesn't always come on. It's a bit sun bleached, but that shouldn't make a difference. So, let's just plug it in and see what we actually get when we do turn it on. Well, that doesn't sound very good, does it? Sounds like we've got a bearing on. The fan is going though. It is actually blowing. And it is hot. I can put it on high speed. And you can probably hear the fan blowing now. So, we've got some kind of buzzing sound. And if I turn it back on again. I think we've got some kind of bearing that might need oiling in that fan. Let's take it apart and have a look then, shall we? Right then, I finally got it apart. It took me a while. Didn't realise there was two screws here underneath where the handle goes. You have to take the handle out. There's the handle, and then you come across a couple of extra screws. I didn't realise that. I'm looking for ages. But we've got a lot of what looks like motor dust coming up around there. Look. It's wet in there. It's obviously been on recently. Got what looks like a lot of motor dust there, perhaps. It's it's black. It might just be dust. It might just be normal dust got through. But we've got a spinning fan here. This is obviously your blower fan. That's not got any play in it. There's another thing here. What looks like it spins around. But let's have a look, see what happens. We plug it in, and if we turn it on, switch it on. Right, okay then, there's something else I didn't realise. It turns out it's got some sort of tilt sensor in it, so if it's on its side it won't come on. I didn't know that. Makes sense, because this is full up, we don't want it leaking out. Right, so now we should be able to see what's going on. If I turn the radio off. If I turn the music off. Friday nights. Brilliant, love it. Anyway, let's have a look, let's see what we got. What is that? Sounds as if it is. I think it's this fan. It just makes that fan go faster. Doesn't make that go any faster. Well, the noise is gone now, whatever it is. Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm simply going to oil up this fan anyway. I'm going to oil up this fan bearing just for the sake of it. I'm going to oil up. I'm not going to take this apart really because they're bloody expensive, these units. And they are really. I think this one's well out of warranty, but that's not the point. So I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to get the compressed air out. I'm going to blow all the dust out of it, blow it all out, and then I'm going to put some oil on all the moving parts and just kind of see what happens. Yeah, see what happens. What did you say? I can't hear you. It's too loud. I can't hear you. Oh, there he goes. Oh, it's quiet now. Oh, lovely. Right. Holy cow. It's gonna blow it over, dude. It's gonna blow it over. It's gonna blow it over. Oh dear. Okay, alright, okay. Bit dusty in there. Right then, I think I've worked out what the trouble is. It seems to be this little motor thing here. It seems to be, if you look closely, you can see a little shaft down in there, right? And it seems to be that little shaft goes in there and drives a little gear, what then drives that big, I forget what it's called, but that big thing. It's got a name, and the name of it has escaped my mind. Anyway. Yeah, so there's a little shaft that comes from there and goes in there. Now, I've sprayed with WD-40 on it, just to see what happens, see if I can lube it up and see if it works. But if you look closely, when I turn it on and off, so you see that little shaft, ready? I'm going to turn it on, you can see it move. See that? So, it looks to me as if there's some sort of bearing in there that's collapsed. And is causing that to make that noise, because when the little shaft moves up and down is when it makes its noise. I've got a funny feeling it shouldn't move up and down. It should be on a bearing, probably, and it should just spin. So I've chucked a load of oil in there. I'll probably chuck a bit more in there. I might even chuck a bit of 1540 in there for good measure. And then we'll lube it up and just run it and see what happens. Brilliant. Oh yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, all jokes aside, I'm going to have to try and get a new part for it. I'm assuming that's the part number there, so I've taken a picture of that. Pardon me. For the meantime, I've oiled the shaft up, but I've also managed to push it down with a screwdriver. I pushed the shaft down a little bit, and it seems there's so much play in there that it was stuck up, and that's why it's making that noise. I've pushed it down, and it's now gone a lot quieter. And all appears to be working as it should be. I can't see anything. Put it on high speed. Everything appears to be fully operational, as far as I can make out. Whether it actually dehumidifies still, I don't know. We'll find out when we run it. But there we go. How to bodge up a dehumidifier. Well, what fun we've had. Those are the two screws that I was on about. I couldn't see, and I got this end of it off, and it was up like that, and I'm thinking there was something holding this down, and I couldn't see. But because the handle was on, you can't see them. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute with the handle on, and you can't see them screws. But just in case some of you are trying to do this yourself, there they are. We'll have a look in a minute what it looks like with the handle on. Yeah, look, that's with the handle on. And I'm going, there's no screws here, where's nothing holding it on, what's going on? Then I looked, and you can just see, there's a screw down in there. Do you know how you get this handle out? Stick a screwdriver, or if you've got like a really skinny hand, but I haven't. So you put a screwdriver down in there, and you go like that, and you push that little bit of plastic in there, let you push that in, and up we go. And do the other side and the handle comes out. So that's how you sort that out. Anyway, there'll be another video coming up, I'll explain in a minute. Anyway, so if you like that, don't know why you would, but if you did, there'll be another video coming up. I'm going to get the new part, I'll put it on, and I'll show you how to fit it. Now I know what it is and where it is. It's bloody simple. 2 screws, pull that out, Bobby's right, I'm going to put a new one in. The hard part will be finding the wires, but I'll do that another day. So if you like that, think about subscribing. I do loads of random stuff. I've got an engine in bits down here. Currently doing this this gearbox leak on this 1992 RM125. I've got a rat in here, and the rat keeps knocking over me bits and bobs, knocking over me clutch springs and things. There's a rat, it runs around sometimes. Yeah, but I'm currently doing that. I take engines apart, I fix engines, I'll fix anything you can find to fix, I'll fix it. So plenty of videos on that kind of stuff if that's what you like. Bloody strimmers as well. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one, dudes. Have a great day, or great afternoon, or just have a great time in general, because life is bloody brilliant. It really is.